Hello everyone, thanks for joining me on this video where I'll be discussing the concept of tag in BitByBit and what it means. So this is useful mostly for data visualization purposes, also for explaining certain things about your scene. So you can put words as tags or construct various kinds of texts, and that's what we will be doing in this tutorial. And to make it just a bit different from other tutorials that we previously discussed, and we discussed quite a few. We went through points and all these geometry types. We also talked about the intersections in one of the videos. And now it's time in the 7th video, I suppose, to talk about the tags. And tags are mostly text components in space. And this also separates BitByBit maybe from other tools that it does allow an HTML tags on its 3D scene content to be overlaid. And you will see quite a lot of development in this area in the future, where hopefully you will be able to also put images as tags and so forth. But it's a minimum viable product now, so let's try it out and see what we can do with it. So also, let's change a bit the background color to black, and let's make this grid now to white, because we used always the white background in all the videos, and maybe it's time to see a bit different solution to this. Okay, so I've set up my standard infrastructure. As you see, I do that in every video, and I always start with an empty canvas so that you could see how I build things from the beginning. And if I just say now that I would like to draw a text tag, I can do that by simply dragging and dropping these two components. Okay, sorry, I did a mistake. This one I need. This is the draw text tag and not tags, and I can just plug it like that and enter the world. Hello world, I'm here. So let's play, and we will see that we've just created the white or grayish text on the center of our coordinate system, and probably it's a better idea to just make it white so we see it better. And here it is. It's the hello world, I'm here, displayed on the screen. So you can manipulate the size, of course. We can make this text larger or even more larger, like that. And you see that the tag adapts to the to my camera view. It always is shown in the orientation that I can read the text correctly. And if I'm gonna go out of view, it will try to fit the screen automatically until it cannot do that anymore, where it will disappear completely from the screen. So, and that's how the tags work. It's very simple concept, but quite a powerful one, because you may want to use that also in loops and explain the data that you're showing. So I'll just do a simple loop now, where I will count with I from 0 to 10 by 1, and I will make tags at every step that represent the z height value, basically, of the point. So let's try and do that, and let's set this code up. I will use these math components. So it's from 0 to 10, and by a step of 1, this will give me enough points for 10 tags. And also let's create a variable with name text tags. Let's create that, and let's initialize that variable to an empty list. So we find that component here. It's an empty list, and now we can insert the tag with this component into the list of text tags, and we do that by inserting at the last element of the list. So this component will run 10 times and will generate 10 tags, and those tags then can be drawn with this component onto the screen. So we have to find the text tags variable here, attach it here. So how it works: we first create the container, then we fill that container while iterating through the loop, and it will create 10 hello world I'm here texts. But the only thing that we probably want to do is detach this point, and let's see if I can just use this one, and also we will have to use the y variable on y, and let's see the effect of my manipulation now. Let's play the script. Okay, so what happened is we now have 10 hello world I'm here text tags in space, all stacked on top of each other, because the y represents the height direction, and we said we want to begin with 0 and increase it by 1 every time and stack it up together. So what we can do also is say that, well, this text should actually also represent the z height, and we can use the text components to create the text with so like that, and let's enter the text with this component and say my height is, then additional space, and we find the same y variable, and we will click run. So now you see that we annotated the text with the real data coming from the script, and now you know which tag is on which height exactly. So also, no matter how complicated this whole system is, you will have the same behavior of trying to fit the text when it goes out. So you may see these kinds of effects, but it's all still behaving quite nicely, and you can read the data correctly. So you can change the color, of course, to orange, for example, or yellow, and you can also change the color at each iteration. So you could use these color components here, for example, to say I want to go from 0 to 1, but then you may just change a few variables and say that you want to go and multiply y by 10. Yes, we will find the 10 just here. So it goes from 0 to 100 in blue color, and the red and green are static. So let's see the effect of that. And we literally just created the gradient of the text in 3D space. So this is how easy it is in BitByBit to go and create tags. I already mentioned that this feature will get more and more improvements, but also even as it is now, it's quite fun what you can do with it and what kind of data you can visualize. So for data visualization, as I've said, for infographics, this is really crucial and important. So check it out. Also, a good thing to mention is that there's an example called Kinectic Surfaces, which uses tags in the render loop that are being updated all the time, and you can run this example. I will begin it now. You see that I use tags here as well, and these tags are updated lively in the iteration loop. They identify the coordinates of each point and they change in time. So this is also a great way to use tags when your data shifts in time. I hope you like this video. We will be making more in this series, so do subscribe, and we'll meet you in a later time. So thanks a lot, and see you later. Bye.